as many times as I've tried to describe what Mana is in the chat room, in Twitter, on Twitter, it just seems like I have to make a video really trying to describe why Mana is so cool. Now, if you play video games, you know what Mana is. You've already experienced it. You're playing a video game and maybe you're playing a first-person shooter. You get shot, you don't die, but you go and hide somewhere, your health recovers, and you go back into action. You basically have unlimited health, but you're not invincible. And that's basically what Mana is. Now, if you're not familiar with that, the best way to describe it is how I'm going to describe it right now, is with the analogy of a battery. So let's just hop right into it. What is Mana? All right, Mana is the magical thing that makes Koinos a free-to-use, zero-fee blockchain. And so let's just say that we have with us this thing, a battery. And our battery represents how much coin we have. And so if we have a bigger battery, then we have more coin. If we have a smaller battery, then we have less coin. And so our wallet can depend on how much coin we have. Now, let's take a look at the situation where we have our wallet representing here. Now remember, one coin gives you one mana. And so you have 100 coin, you have 100 mana. And that's why your battery is exactly equal to the size of coin you hold. So let's say here that we have a battery, it's 100% full. It means that you have access to all of the coin, all of the mana in your wallet. Now what ends up happening here is that, let's say that you want to perform a transaction. You want to make some degen trades. You want to maybe post something on Koinos Social. Maybe you want to do something on a blockchain that I don't even know exists yet, but it requires you to have some type of transaction cost, and that cost can be paid for in mana. It can only be paid for in mana. And so you consume some mana out of your wallet, and next thing you know it, you've consumed 50% of your mana. Well, what happens to the other 50%? Well, it just so happens that 50% of your wallet becoming mana means the other 50% is locked coin. And so if I view that like this, here we have coin, locked coin. It means you can't move these tokens out of your wallet. And down here, what you have is liquid coin. There you go, you have liquid coin. And because you have liquid coin, you can transfer it if you want. And what that does will magically just shrink your battery into a smaller size. And so if you perform more transactions, then the amount of liquid coin you have reduces and the amount of locked coin you have increases. And eventually you're going to run out of liquid coin because all your coin has become locked because you've used all your mana. What happens after that? Well, obviously, once you've used all your coin, all your mana, then you can't transfer it out. You can't perform any more transactions. But what happens is that over time, day by day, second by second, your locked coin slowly gets unlocked and your liquid coin increases. And so what you're doing is you're cycling your battery. You're charging your battery up, you're consuming it, and then you're charging it back up and you're consuming it. Obviously, you can recharge your battery at any time. So in terms of mana, your battery is always constantly recharging. Each time you're using some of your mana, immediately after it begins to recharge. And the question is, at what rate does your battery recharge at? Well, I've shown the calculation before, but I'll do it again here. Your battery recharges at a rate of 0.123452551 mana per second per coin. So if you have one coin, then you're recharging at this rate. If you have 10 coin, you're recharging at this rate times 10. If you have 1 million coin, you're recharging at this rate times 1 million. And so it's depending on how much coin you have, and it recharges at every single second. So obviously at this point, you should realize that the more coin you have, the faster your recharge rate will be, because all of your coin in your wallet is helping you recharge. So that means that the amount of coin you need to optimize your experience on the Koinos blockchain is really dependent on how much you consume. If you only perform transactions briefly, then you don't need a lot of coin. If you perform transactions on a daily basis, hourly, you're doing a lot of stuff on it, you're gonna need more coin. And this also brings into the fact that you can have people share a coin with each other, and it behooves people not to create this pool of coin to give to other people in order to use the blockchain, because it's more efficient to pool your coin into a larger pool so that you can provide a faster recharge rate and have a better experience as a user without having to deal with how much coin you have and dealing with the liquid and locked coin. So that's basically Mana. It's a battery. You can recharge it for free. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to do anything. It's simply there for you to use. And if you don't feel like the system's beneficial to you, then you sell your coin. Or if you don't have a way to consume that much mana, then you share your mana with other people, let them consume it. Because if they can consume it, it means that they're using it in a way that benefits them more and it benefits the ecosystem more. And the best part about it, you never actually lose your coin. Your coin never actually leaves your wallet when you consume your mana. You never ever lose it. That's why it's free to use. That's why it's zero fee. There is a cost to acquiring coin. However, because mana can be shared at zero cost natively, it means that I can give you access to the blockchain. I can let you do things on the blockchain like you had tokens, like you had coin, but I never lose any coin and you never have to buy any coin. Best example of that one that I know of right now to really see that in use is to check out Koinos Social. That is the best example out there. You go to Koinos Social, that Vercel, that app. This is a basically a MVP product out there that I launched with another developer named Roman, and it gives you a really good example of how you can post things to the Coins blockchain, and you can create an account, do all these things for free. Not really a plug for it, but it's a great example. It's the best one I know of out there. Anyway, have any questions? Leave a comment below. We'll get it answered.